Hi guys, SkyPoint here. I have a swish new intro sequence for my channel, and I'm here today with another Lorgar video. So, there's some warlords in this game who are just really annoying to face. Alpharius with all those card draws, Bulvye who keeps buffing his troops, and Atesh Tarsa whose troops will never die. Now, I'm not saying that my Lorgar deck is 100% reliable against these guys, but I sometimes think it's therapeutic to just watch those warlords getting beaten badly. So I wanted to share with you 3 of these fights today. So I'm using my usual Lorgar deck in all of these, and let's just go ahead and jump into the first one of them. So we are facing Alpharius here, so we don't know that yet, he just looks like an Alpha Legionary. I decided to put away most of my starting cards in the hope of getting Zesugul's squad, who's going to lead into a good Soreback pile afterwards. Let's see what happens. Oh, I did not get that. Okay, of course, there we go. He revealed his Alpharius, and he's probably copying a card. Let's see what he does. Yep, there we go. He's got Destiny's Hand. Okay, next up, it's still not great, so I'm just going to headbutt him. I'm not going to be creating those Dark Blessings when you're facing Alpharius, because you don't want cards in hand. Okay, there's a Void engagement. Okay, and then he copied a Torgal squad. Alright, let's just go ahead. You can already see my hand is getting pretty big. I started the turn with 8 cards in hand, and that's just my second turn. Yeah, so if he didn't do that, I would have played Soreback Pal and generated a troop. Alright, let's just go ahead and keep trying to get rid of cards from my hand. I'm really trying to get to a spot where I can get a good Soreback Pal off, but he's making it hard. Very hard for me. Yeah, he's just trying to make sure I've got nothing on the board. I think he realizes what I can do with with Lorgar here. So he keeps attacking me. 5 energy turn. Okay, Skitarii Protector's there. Let's throw him out to try and protect me against direct attack. We're both on 33 health at the moment. Okay, he's going for Asteroid Belt, so he's trying to race into a Harrowing, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Double Asteroid Belt. He's already on 8 energy, 9 energy in his next turn. Alright. Let's get a Diabolus Fallout, and let's see if the Harrowing pops out. Even if a Harrowing comes, I do have Survivor, so I can take it. Okay, he's going with Stunning my troop. Alright. That's another one of the troops he copied. And look at that, my hand is so heavy. Okay, let's take out a Jadamus squad. Let's put out Soreback Paul just so I can get him out of my hand now. This should also force him to go after Soreback Paul first. Oh, there's the Harrowing. Alright, good thing I tried to get two sets of cards out of my hand there. Okay, so that guy is super buff, but now he can finish him off with his troops. There we go. And he comes after me next. Alright, so I'm on 23 health, he's on 29. Okay, I'm on 21 health, he's on 27. Alright, so there's a couple of Nurglings. Let's go with Abandoned Supplies first. Okay, ooh, Sortal Grand, that'll be handy. Let's throw out some Nurglings first over here. And Melgator his guy back. And you know what? I can actually just end it there. Maybe what I should have done is turn Melgator into a demon. Oh. Aha! But now things begin to get interesting. Watch. Because, yes, I am only on 18 health. Well, 16 health. But he has Autolon Scar out there, but I have Architect of Heresy. So here's what we'll do. We're going to take over his Autolon Score. We are also going to turn that Outlaw Score into a demon over here. Neat. Ooh, nice, and he has terror. Okay, so he's obviously going to go and try and stun him. That's fine. Okay, and he's copying another Torgal squad. Over to my turn. Okay, let's see how we do this. We are going to get rid of that sleeper agent. Also get his guy off the board a little. Oh, yeah, I see. And we are now going to trigger Destiny's Hand. Which gives me a ton of demons. Nice. Alright, let's also put in Ashen Circle for next turn. And that's it. I'm actually kind of lucky he hasn't drawn another Harrowing yet. I really should have triggered my Whisper in that turn. Okay, there he's trying to hunt for the Harrowing. There's another sleeper agent. And he triggers his one of many. And he turns out to be Alpharius. There's some healing for you. He's back up to 32 health. That's another one of the reasons why it's annoying to face Alpharius. Oh, no, he triggered his transformation into Omegon, so he's back up to 37 health while I'm on 11. Alright. Let's now just trigger my Whisper so I can get some health back. And let's start trying to cut him a little bit down to size. There we are. So now we're on even health. I think he's still looking for his Harrowing. Oh, he's got a Destiny's Hand, so he's getting a shed load of demons over here. But that's going to hurt him because unlike me, he has to pay maintenance on all those demons. Alright. So he copies that sleeper agent. So he's getting ready to play him again next turn. Ooh, cameo. Nice. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to put Ashen Circle down to kill the sleeper agent. Then use Ashen Circle to hit him. And then before his demons can come in, we can just end this now. There we are. So that was a win against a really annoying Alpharius who healed all the way back up to 37 while I was down to 11 health. And who'd also been playing a bunch of card draw. He managed to get at least one Harrowing off in the match as well as an Autolon score. And I managed to turn that against him with Lorgar. Cool, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next match as well here. This time we're up against Bulvye, and actually he's from my actually related lodge for Fragile Art. So again, starting off, these are some heavy cards. With Bulvye, the key thing is I need to keep his board under control, so I don't want these cards which I'll play very late in the game. And my replacements are not much better. But okay, at least I get a Fasadian infantry. Let's drop those guys and create a demon host. Against Bulvye, what I'm really hoping to get is the cleave demon host, which is going to have to start cutting down his people. Alright, so he attacks my guy and I draw a card. Okay, it's a Jademus squad, which is not bad. Okay, I get a Nurgling, which is also not bad. That could be useful. Let's drop the Nurgling and we're going to create another Dark Gift in my hand for later. And yeah, that's what I was waiting for. So Bulvye then starts buffing Nisser's squad like crazy. So we're going to have to try and get this nipped in the bud as soon as we can. Okay, over to him and he drops... Oh, Vorax. That's going to kill two of my guys at least. But Vorax was expensive enough that he still couldn't play any of his buffs. That bought me a little bit of time. Unfortunately, my cards are still not great. Okay, so the Diabolist is on the board and mostly just to try and distract him into attacking it. Oh yeah, there we are. So he's trying to finish off the Diabolist now. Done. Okay, now I lucked out there. I got my cameo, so I can use that to kill. I should have used it on the other one actually, because the other guy had a higher attack, so oh well. There's another demon, and let's finish off his frontline troop. Okay, so I've taken back board control. I don't have great troops on the board, but I do have board control, and there's an architect. Okay, so let's give him something to worry about. There's this Skitarii Protector with a Dark Gift. Perfect, I gave him Survivor. Let's give him another one. Maybe he'll get Ward. Nope, he gets Cleave. That's fine. And let's try and save my demons in case I need them again. Okay, so there's a fast guy. So he attacks, he goes down to 1 health, and he attacks with that dude, and he goes down to 3 health. And he finishes off the 1 demon, but crucially, that leaves 1 demon who's the key to what's going to happen next. So watch this. Attack with a demon, so both of his guys are on 2 or less health. And then Destiny's Hand. That kills both his guys and generates Chaos Spawn demons for me. And I have 2 energy left, so I can play 2 Nurglings. Which brings down the cost of my Whisper to 8, meaning I can afford to play it next turn. Assuming I have at least 3 demons surviving. Which it looks like I do. He did buff a bunch of his guys, which is annoying. But now the fun really begins. Let's trigger my Whisper form. Now you see that guy with 4 health? We're going to attack him to cut him down to 1 health. Then use my ability on him to generate a demon. And we can just finish off his other guy before he gets to attack. There we are. Nice. Alright, so Bulvye has 4 cards in hand. But he has nothing to threaten me with. Okay, there's a frontline dude who gets buffed up. Oh, there's a Fessadian Infantry. Beautiful. Now I can pull off this combo. Soreback Pal first, then a Fessadian Infantry. Then we drop the Ashen Circle, which kills the Fessadian Infantry, which means Soreback Pal generates a demon, and the Ashen Circle gets fast, meaning the Ashen Circle can attack and then trigger its sacrifice ability, which does more damage. And then on top of that, I can actually drop, well, I can attack him, and then if I wanted, I could drop the Abandoned Supplies and get a cheap troop coming up, which is going to be a cheap Kurtha Said, and attack him again. And that's it. Like, he realizes this has got to be over. I can do 15 points of damage or something like that to him next turn, and he quits. So that was a win against Bulvye's, where Lorgar was able to sort of keep his troops under control, de-escalate when Bulvye escalated into high damage troops, and now we're gonna go and see like the opposite of Bulvye, which is a match against Atesh Tarsa, who basically puts out troops who don't die. The general tactic is gonna be the same. Gotta keep his board under control. Okay, so again, I'm going second over here. I definitely want the Destiny's Hand. I think it's going to be important against Tarsa. And then the Nurglings and Fessadian Infantry are good cards for my first turn. So let's go ahead into this. Ooh, neat. Soreback Pal as well. So let's drop both the Nurglings as well as the Fessadian Infantry. Next turn, I will hopefully drop Soreback Pal and attack with the Fessadian Infantry to create a demon. Okay, as long as he doesn't... he went for the Fessadian Infantry. Boo. That's actually a good move. If you're ever facing Lorgar, kill any infantry or marines he has on the board, because you never know what's coming up next. Okay, I'm just trying to create a distraction for him over here, to try and make sure that he doesn't use Survivor from his Warlord. I want him to attack Soreback Paul with both units on this board, and of course he outplayed me there. With a Vorax, he can actually take out almost everything I have. And look at this, he actually did a really clever move. He uses Warlord to finish that off, so now I'm facing 2 units with 1 health. Now what I should have done here was attack the Vorax, because if he gives the Vorax Survivor, it could attack twice in his next turn and then finish off my board. Luckily, he didn't think about that. So that was a little bit unlucky by me. So look at this, he throws out a huge board presence. And he tries to take control of the board over here. I think he's hoping that I will try to go for his Pharaoh's Militia, but instead I do this. I use Cameo to wipe out his board. And now with only 3 cards in hand, it's going to be tough for him to get things back on track. There we go. So there's his... Ugh, alright. So he's got Irritating with some buffing going on. So what we're going to do here is drop Torgal Squad. Drop the Nurglings. We're going to create a Dark Gift and apply it onto Torgal Squad. I am trying to position myself to play Destiny's Hand. Let's see if this works out. Unfortunately, he wiped out my board, which is not what I planned to do. But he attacks with his Security Axiarch, and then he gives everyone a Survivor, which is annoying. Alright, let's bring in the Skitarii Protector for, well, both protecting myself as well as decloaking Irritating. Bring in the Nurglings, and we're going to just go ahead and create a Dark Gift. Okay, there's a Marauder Squad. And there's him trying to get rid of my most dangerous unit on the board. But, there we are. Perfect. This is what I was waiting for. So, what we're going to do here is attack with the Nurglings, which gets them down to 1 health. I should have reversed the order of that, but whatever. Drop Zesugol Squad to get lots of low health units on the board. And let's get ourselves 6 Chaos Spawns out of this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what would have been great at this point is if I had Testatum Veritas, but I guess you can't quite have everything. Alright, he throws out his entire board. So doing the maths, I have 20 points of damage here, which actually is almost but not quite enough to kill him. So let's do this. We're going to trigger our Whisper for now. And let's pop open his guy. We're going to turn his guy into a demon for me. There we go, Chaos Flies. Get rid of what he has on the board right now. And we're going to just use Melgater to send this last guy back to hand, because next turn I can feed Melgater to the Ashen Circle. Let's give him another demon. And cut down his health. Perfect. And to make sure Melgater survives, we'll give him a Demon Host. Oh wow, he's got Terror. He can attack units with 0 attack. Alright, there's a front line. A Torgal Squad. Alright. So, ooh, a Cameo as well. Neato. So let's go ahead and try and crack open one of those guys. Ashen Circle, choose Melgator. Ashen Circle attacks the front line, which causes Sacrifice to trigger, which kills the front line and does 2 damage to the other one. Which means I can attack it with a demon and convert it into a demon. And then crack him open hit him, and then finish him off with Cameo. And that's the finishing move. Alright. So, that was a match against Tarsa, so he tried to get board control, and then I had a good turn where I managed to wipe out his board presence. And so that sort of was a turning point in the match. And when he tried to rebuild, I was able to turn everyone into Chaos Spawns and win. Alright, this might be one of the last Lorgar videos that I post for a while. I'm playing around a little bit with a couple other Warlords. I've been trying Vulcan, a bit of Mortarion, a bit of Robert Guilliman. So I haven't quite decided what my next video will be. We will see, but I'm going to be trying to do someone else. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for what comes next. Alright, bye for now, guys.